my job at the World Bank is global lead for broadband access. So my charge in life is to ensure and assist our client governments, which are the poorest governments of the world, to really plan for the safest, the most affordable, and the highest quality bandwidth possible for those who are not connected. If I do my job correctly, I should be out of a job in the next 7 to 10 years, which I hope.
Yeah.
Move on and do something else. But we've got a long way to get there.
Sure.
It's sad to say we still have 4 billion people who are not connected to the internet.
And that's what you mentioned, the access gap.
The access gap
Yeah.
is real. And although we have 3G and 4G networks that cover, according to the GSMA's latest stats, like 3.3 billion are covered with a footprint, but they're not using the internet. And the expectations are that by 2025, we're going to make some improvement, but there's still going to be over 2 billion people not connected. That's the challenge we have. And the barriers are the typical barriers that we need to deal with, the hard stuff. The technology is going to take us a long way to getting there and solving the problems. The likes of the Huaweis of the world are doing their best. Now, we need to help the Huaweis of the world. We need to help them by putting in place an enabling environment in these countries, the policies, the regulations that are updated and promote private sector investment.
Perfect.
If you look historically at telecoms, it's the private sector that is primarily
That's getting it
responsible
energized,
for
yes.
investment, for innovation, knowledge sharing. So unless we help our governments attract that, we're not going to get there. And we have countries who need capacity, whether it's Latin America, whether it's Africa, they need capacity for dealing with these new technologies, these new regulations. We have capital that's sitting on the sidelines. We need trillions of dollars, actually billions, depending on which region you look at, to bring in to start to make these investments. But we have to have the right setting. We have to de-risk the risks.
Of course.
We have to look at private capital that looks at long-term periods of greater than 20 years. And we have to have demand.
Perfect.
Affordable content that is relevant and people that have the skills to be able to put internet to use.